Okay, that's a little...
But why? I want to bring joy and delicious treats.
What?
Whoa, whoa.
What?
This ends now.
What the? Welcome to Hester Brothers Cartoon Theater, everybody!
It's so hard to try to come up with different cadences and intros every single time, but I like to think I do okay.
Well, I'm Alec. This is my brother Lucas. Do you have thoughts about the cadence? We can do a good job mixing it up. We have bits, right?
Yes. Well,
yeah.
But we don't plan them.
No,
it's
nothing is scripted.
Today we are here to watch episodes 6 and 7 of the Cuphead Show Season 2, which we are loving, especially compared to the first season, which we liked, but we just feel like they've taken so many good steps. Lucas, there's 3 things I love about classic cartoons, the Fleischer era, the 1930s, 20s, or whatnot, right?
Yeah.
I love it when it's musical, when it's creepy, and I love it when it's slapsticky. Those are some of the elements that they didn't go far enough with the first time around, and now we're getting so much of that it's giving me so much life.
I definitely think they were playing it a little safer in Season 1. In some of the portrayals of characters and violence that we've gotten, like...
And I've always got a few tricks up my sleeve.
When we say slapsticky, well, I think the point that you brought up about Tom and Jerry in a previous episode is the strongest for me. Like, yeah, they actually were pretty insane with some of this stuff, and they're definitely not afraid to go there with, like, Cuphead and Mugman being shattered at the bottom of a cliff. And that's cool, and all of the characters are better, the animation. Yeah, no, I'm very impressed with this season in general.
Sweet. Well, if you are really excited about this stuff, and it's fun for you to see it through our eyes, subscribe to the channel. I'd say that's a great way to get us into episode 6, which is called The Ice Cream Man.
Because the last one wasn't horrific enough, we need horrific ice cream men now.
You ready to watch this next one?
Sure, let's scream, man.
Obligatory Netflix logo mention. I'm just less excited about it now.
I can't. I'm phasing. I don't care. Netflix. Fund your animated shows and I'll get hyped for your logo again.
Yes, if you clear our copyright within 24 hours one time, I'll go back to the enthusiasm. There's your...
Dude, I would straight up re-edit the whole video and add something. If something like that happened. That's how unlikely it is, everyone. Because I ain't re-editing these. It takes a long time.
They started off great. Netflix used to be our best friend when it came to copyright claims, and I think they're just going through a lot right now. So.
Yeah, you know, sometimes when your friend is going through a rough breakup, then you knew they shouldn't have been in it anyway in the first place, but you still gotta, like, you know, show up to their movie nights.
Great analogy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's watch some cartoons, dude.
Yeah. Okay, why is this so ominous? What the living hell is going on with this show?
The way the music just, like, did the ice cream song, and it was like, wow, like, pretty cool.
Dude, how has Hell and the Devil been, like, the most jovial and chill part of this whole show?
Have to miss out on our errands.
Still no Devil Season 2. We're waiting.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Easy, buddy.
Ugh, it sucks to be sick.
This is the time right now I'd be like, oh, this is the sick episode. But I can't do that with this show.
Errands are pretty.
Did you hear the music? No, you hear the... Oh, yeah, that's true. Not this season, though.
For
Yep.
Mugman.
They're doing their thing.
Good friends.
Sometimes one must go to extremes to do
TBH, when I'm sick, I just want to be alone. Oh! Oh! Yeah, see? What? Look at me saying something. He's not even sick!
At last, peace and quiet. Now I can finally enjoy my book. The majestic
I love that.
High
sailed
seas.
across the open sea, led by the heart of a mighty hero. A hero so fearlessly bold,
A
clever,
pirate in
and
love with a
dangerous,
mermaid.
but also quite handsome.
Oh my
The great
goodness.
Captain Mugbeard. Mugbeard dared to slip away that night for a mysterious rendezvous.
Hard enough. Oh.
Normally,
Ooh.
his crew in all of his exploits.
I'm never not impressed by
He had
that, just so
become
everyone knows. I'm gonna think this is cool every single time.
Never understand.
This is actually some of the sickest animation that's out there right now. I'll say it. This is very cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, because it emulates some of the sickest animation that's ever been in a video game.
Oh my god, I was right!
She's back?
Oh,
Kinda?
see
Wait.
these
No, not quite. This is not the same.
glowing
Dude, I said a pirate who
voice,
falls in love with the
a
character.
simple
This is the
and
same.
your hair. Well, let's
But a
visit
mermaid
the
this
head of
time,
that
not a
octopus.
Medusa.
It's the same. It's Medusa. It's the same
Macbeth,
character.
You are poet.
Oh,
Not
it is.
kiss
Dang
me,
it.
you fool.
I got fooled. I got fooled like Mugman. Who else? Raise your hand.
Wait, this is the same plot line of that episode, except it's going much differently.
What is that?
Okay,
Wow.
and now we're gonna have like a weird Stephen King like horror show for the rest of the episode after that
Excuse me?
lovely introduction.
Excuse me? Excuse
This
me?
is strange.
Excuse me?
Where are we going?
What the heck?
Well, hey there! Would you like to hear the flavor of the day?
No,
It's different every day,
no, look,
but you don't even know what the flavor of the day is.
I don't care what it is. Look, I know you only bring joy and delicious treats, but
Great voice acting.
are you aware your hat is on crooked?
Yep, just the way I like it.
A little crooked, just the way he likes it.
Now, would you like to hear the flavor of the day?
No!
What is happening?
Music! Would you turn it off, please?
It is off.
So it is. Well, in that
It
case,
is.
can I get a fudge?
When did it turn off?
That was really cool. That was an awesome little touch.
Okay, back to the story.
Oh, dude. This is so weird.
What the?
Ha. That's a funny animation.
Would you like to hear the flavor of the day?
No! You were just here!
Oh, I thought you looked familiar. Sorry.
And he's gone again.
The kiss! Let's get to the kiss!
When you gotta read the last page that you were in. Have you guys had this while reading a book where you actually just get stuck on a single line and get distracted? It is
Sorry,
infuriating.
we're closed. It's my lunch hour.
What?
It's his lunch hour. It's closed.
Maybe the ice cream man's not actually creepy. Maybe he's just friendly and annoying.
Fa la 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 la. Flavor of the day.
He's actually kind of charming.
La 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 la.
Okay, that's a little.
The music and fix that bed!
But why? I want to bring joy and delicious treats.
What?
Whoa, whoa.
What?
Buddy.
This ends now!
What the?
Whoa!
I'm
was
sorry,
Art-
buddy. I had to do it. Now, about the flavor of the day.
Stop! I have had it with your flavor of the day! And your music! And your
Was our
face!
protagonist
You're
about to
stupid,
murder this guy?
Turn off the music!
Mugman's the actual creepy one. It was never the ice cream
Yeah.
man.
He's the unhinged Stephen King villain protagonist.
Dude, that was a minor key of the same song to
Yeah.
make it sound more creepy.
And dejected.
Was that too mean?
Yeah,
Yes.
it was.
Yeah, maybe.
Sometimes one must go to extremes to do
Honestly,
things
though,
one
he's had a
wishes
pretty
to do.
nuts couple weeks. So, like, I'd want to read my
Now,
book
how
too.
about that kiss, baby?
No, I refuse your kiss. I cannot be with someone so very cruel to the ice cream man.
But
Dude, I couldn't be with somebody who just screamed out an ice cream man. Come on.
I know. Or at least it would ruin the mood.
I have to apologize
Yeah.
to the ice cream man.
You have to have a
can
talk
you-
about
Can
it.
you imagine having an intimate moment and then the person runs out and screams at the ice? Like, you turn off your mother. Fuck you with your do-do-do-do-do. You would not be aroused after that.
No, where were we?
No. I got a cone you can shove up your.
No!
We're like. Okay, I won't add that
Sorry,
one.
I was...
Oh.
Sorry, what'd you say? I just love ice cream truck music playing at full blast. It's all I listen to.
I thought you were my ice cream man.
No, sorry.
Casually listens to ice cream music for fun. Okay.
Ice cream man!
I'm worried again. I'm worried this is gonna get creepy. Is he just gonna ram him?
I found you!
What? Dude, this is some Stephen King stuff. I called the Toad. Okay, so, Cuphead Season 2 is just, like, ridiculous and insane.
They had a great post-season 1 meeting where they were like, what do we want to do better next time? And they nailed it.
Make it twice as violent and creepy and everything that people want. Dude, this actually reminds me of an actual Stephen King. I don't remember what it's called, but it's the one where, like, the truck driver is out to get somebody.
Oh, okay, yeah. People say in the comments if you know what direct horror reference this is.
It was reminding me of Misery for a second, too, but they went a different route with it.
There might be multiple of them, too.
The Red. Yeah, Stephen King wrote a million books, honestly.
Thank you.
It's probably covered half the horror plot lines out there.
I'm here to thank you!
What? Wait, did you see how creepy his eyes looked there, though?
Inspiration!
Yeah.
See? I got a new hat.
Oh,
It's the same as the old one, but slightly smaller.
what?
That is why you were chasing me? To tell me about your slightly smaller hat?
Oh, hey! I've read that book. Mugbeard dies in the end.
That's a good one!
Oh!
It does!
The fangs!
I love. Could you imagine coming home and I'm just beating the living crap out of the ice cream man?
Was it something I said?
And they're like a squeaky toy, I guess.
Someone's feeling better.
So in the end, it really was Mugman as the villain, kinda. The creepy one. That one took me for a ride.
That episode felt like, in a way, it was pointless, but it was written in a way that I was, like, completely on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Me too. I had no idea what they were doing, where they were going with it. Even for the moment they started the weird pirate thing, which was similar to an episode we've already seen. It's like, what are we trying to do? And yeah, I love that it played with our expectations.
I love that it was so weird. That felt like, I don't know, they're employing so many bizarre horror tactics in this season. As a rule, like in every episode now. And it's just got such a tone shift from season 1. It's really interesting.
Every Halloween, I like to watch a bunch of like Halloween cartoons. This falls into the category for me where it's maybe not pure Halloween, but if I were making a playlist of the creepy episodes, I would for sure add this one. And obviously the more direct Halloween one from the first season.
This one is just so dark and twisted, and I really like that.
Well, the next one we've got the piano lesson or something like that for the title, so
Yeah, episode 7.
let's get started.
So
All right.
It's the piano lesson, so I feel like that's gonna be more of a Looney Tunes musical inspiration. You
Yeah,
feeling
so want a little cartoon history lesson, or I guess do the people want it? Probably.
me? We can't ask you, so we're giving it to you.
Silly Symphonies.
The collection of short films that Disney made that did not include any of the major Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck characters. They just could have been fairy tale characters or basically anything outside of the main group. But the gimmick was that they were all just songs and animation, kind of like the movie Fantasia, but in like 8-minute form every time. Looney Tunes did the same thing. Those were called the Merry Melodies. So you've got Silly Symphonies for Disney and the Merry Melodies for Looney Tunes. What I'm hoping out of this episode, we are already saying it's going to be a music episode. Give me something that feels like one of those. I think I would love that. But we'll see. I don't want to set my expectations too high.
I mean, we've gotten this like intro with like the musical concert scenario. Come on, it's gotta be it. Look at that intro. We've gotta be getting it.
It sounds great. I mean, I want some without words. Give me some more instrumental.
Oh yeah, this is it. I like this.
This might end up being a reference to, I think it's Daffy Duck, who plays piano and crazy things happen while
I've
he's
seen
trying to
a
play
Daffy
piano.
version as well as a Tom and Jerry and as well as an Elmer Fudd.
Okay.
I don't know which was first.
Oh! Yes!
Cool.
Okay, alright, that's fine. It's the intro. I'm in.
You were having that piano dream again, weren't you?
He just wants to be a musician.
For my next lesson with the
I love
great
that.
Ludwig, Mr. Snooty Face.
Ludwig, I feel like that's a character from the game.
Musical mind.
Hmm.
Do I remember this?
I don't know.
The finer things like music, culture, and lobster.
Ah,
Lobster when it's
rich
free claw
culture.
dance down at the creek. You could keep your claw down.
Yeah, lobster's overrated, I think.
I like crab. Crab's my
Me too.
favorite food. Crab is actually my #1 favorite food.
Wow.
Here's the sushi.
It's true,
I
so
remembered.
crab is often part of that. Okay, come on.
I think Doug Dimmadone's hat made that.
I do not believe this character's in the game.
Nah.
Ha!
I don't know it.
Love the title and
I
intro, though.
That's the catch. How
Great
about
design.
on the ivories, you weirdos?
What a lovely day. Is any day I get to see my favorite student.
You know that dude charges too much.
Yup, that's
Oh,
my
100%.
name. No, it's not. Ludwig, I was wondering.
A moment, Moogman. I must remove my
Moogman.
driving gloves.
Pull them all out first. That's so
You were
good.
saying?
Little moments like that are what make cartoons great.
Moogman, I must put on my non-driving gloves.
Oh my gosh. Dude, this guy reminds me of Excalibur from Soul Eater, for you anime fans out there.
Such is the power of watching a man remove and then put on various pairs of gloves. Now, Moogman, there is
The
something
true
I will
art.
say, and it is this. I loathe you.
What? Ludwig, no!
Yes, my dear boy, I loathe you because I'm jealous. Jealous
Oh?
that your musical adventure is at its dawn. While
Wow.
mine barely holds on to dust.
Oh my god. Alright.
Why go on, you ask? You, Moogman.
I love this character.
His name is Mugman.
It's so dramatic.
Cuphead's still within shouting range.
Yeah, could we add this character to the game so I can beat him up?
There I go again, messing up.
Do
Whoa.
not fret, young master.
They might be in the game. I'll throw a clip of it if they are.
In your hand.
Thanks, Ludwig.
Well, when I've got you as a student.
I need to know what the notes are. I don't need to be told to relax.
What is it?
Your posture. It is exquisite. I see quite the improvement.
What is this motivation here?
Thank you, Ludwig.
Now, I would like for you to grace the ivories with chopsticks.
Rudimentary, but I'll go with it.
Clearly he's got to have some kind of an ulterior motive because we need a plot.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, go.
But part of me wonders if he just wants to live vicariously through him
1, 2, 3,
and like
go,
raise a
go,
new
go,
good
go,
piano
go,
player.
go.
No.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
No, I think it's darker than
I
that.
see what you're doing there, Muggsy.
Wow.
Why not try a little something?
I would think that, but that's not the... Oh my god, Cuphead's gonna be a...
Okay.
That's awesome!
Ludwig's reaction to this is gonna be very interesting because
I'm the
it'll tell us.
goldfish.
There's stories about people who are able to just sit on a piano and like go wild without having training after they have like a brain injury or something. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Weirdos looking at.
Okay, so maybe.
Brother of Moogman, what you just did. How did you do it?
Okay,
Played what felt right.
so he really was trying to train Mugman correctly. That's
Your
interesting.
talent, it's so raw.
Mister, you're starting to creep me out.
Listen, there's a piano competition.
No, thank you.
Cuphead's like, we've had a really bad run with adults recently. I think you might want to just go away.
Did I mention the grand prize is $10,000?
Ooh, okay.
But that was my dream and my grand prize. You can't pick someone for a recital till you hear us both play. You
My
think
man,
he's so great.
let's
Wait
just
till
be
you
honest
hear
here.
Moogman.
You gotta
The
move
piano
over when
to
somebody's
be
naturally
dazzled.
talented. I know it's hard.
Stop! Dear
Yeah.
boy, piano isn't
But
for
Cuphead has no love for it, no enthusiasm. You've gotta...
watercolors.
It's relatable.
Cuphead shouldn't do it either.
Oh, my boy.
But then Mugman's just gotta give up on his dream. You can always learn.
Nah, he can practice forever, but he shouldn't be mad that someone else is better than him now. You know what I mean?
True. Well, now he's losing the teacher that can potentially help him get better, though.
Always crawdads.
Yeah, I guess we haven't been shown that there's an internet out there. He can practice. There's always a way. With flow.
I said no.
Well, if it's so important to you, just put in the time.
Yes,
You
time.
know the old saying, practice all day and you might get better. Don't practice and you certainly won't.
Yes. Yeah, okay, yeah. I was laughing because you might get better. But it's true.
Yeah.
This is so relatable because Lucas was so naturally talented at things that I loved, and I tried so hard, and it would drive me crazy because he did not care to pursue them whatsoever. Like baseball. I'm talking about baseball.
Baseball was one. It was fun to hit stuff with a bat, but I wasn't I wasn't social enough.
I was good at music, though.
I liked cross country because I didn't have to really worry about team stuff.
You may not have gotten better, but that doesn't mean Cuphead won't get worse.
Elder Kettle, you're a genius. Cuphead can't play in the recital. He doesn't have any hands.
What the heck, Mugman?
What in the hell?
I told you about using my hedge trimmers to mutilate your brother. Now go to your room.
Okay, I think Mugman, like, did something over in between. Something happened to him in jail, man.
He's asleep.
The word mutilate has just been added to a bunch of children's vocabulary.
Be over in the morning to pick you up. Oh, and Cuphead, I utterly loathe you.
I load you too, Ludwig. Are you mad at me or something? Of course I'm mad at you.
Great face.
How could you do this to me? You knew I was excited.
Wow, how could you be talented and take an opportunity? Screw you, Mugman, get over it.
I wanted Ludwig to loathe me. Mugsy.
I just want to be loathed.
Piano. You want me
Just
to
wanna
give it
be
up?
loathed.
Just say the word and I'll give it up. Give it up. You're just jealous because I'm better than you. I'm gonna win that $10,000, and tonight with Ludwig, I ate lobster. You ate lobster.
Not the lobster.
You're gonna see what happens when you mess with Moogman.
Mugman.
Okay.
He's gonna go cut his hands off, dude. Okay, well, we're given the expectation of cutting off hands, so I'm sure this is going to be plenty demented. I like how he's setting up to drop a piano on him, like this isn't already like the slapstick. Like, yeah, that's gonna work in this show. A piano.
Enjoy.
I loved that maniacal face for Mugman, animation-wise.
Cuphead? Ludwig was a no-show. Really?
What?
Oh gosh,
He's
that's
lying.
awful.
He's
I
lying,
know what it's like
100%.
to be abandoned. I'm over it.
Okay, yeah, maybe he is just... That or Ludwig is...
Nah, he's lying.
Hey, that's my song.
Or Ludwig just stole the song.
Piano competition is Ludwig.
Oh, I knew it! He is a
Tell us,
freaking
Ludwig,
creep.
How did you come up with this fantastic new piece? I just play what feels right.
What a phony.
That's it. You were right. He had an alter. He was trying to find young talent so he could scam them.
Yep, he's
Just
a
like
con artist.
coaches and musicians and scientists.
Ludwig has been
This is
crushed
just
by
like all the
the
greats.
piano. Who would do such a
He got crushed by the piano!
You were gonna crush me with a piano, huh?
Ah!
Just a
Ah!
little. Don't sweat it. I would have done the same thing if I were you. Crawdad?
What? Stop it!
I do.
Are we done here?
Wait,
What? Oh my gosh.
These things are actually just tiny lobsters. Hey, I guess you're right.
Hey, they kind of are.
Whoa.
Who you calling tiny, punk?
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I guess the crawdads needed their plot line resolved too.
Did that character just die? Kill count? Mugman kill count?
Okay, Mugman is no longer like the sweet pacifist character that we knew him in season 1.
He wasn't that dimensional, to be honest with you, in the very beginning. Like, we've gotten a lot of different types of personality in this season.
Yeah, honestly, I think Mugman is stepping up as the more interesting of the two characters, even in my opinion. Like, I made a joke that, like, I think Mugman, something happened to him in prison. But, like, but actually, though, like, he's not the same Mug anymore, dude.
That could be creative intention. Like, they're trying to use that opportunity to have some character growth, which I love. You know, even if it's not intentional, that's how it's coming across. I don't care if it's a happy accident. I love it.
I like that, like, Cuphead is starting to become just a little bit more rational and, like, a little bit more calm, and Mugman is just becoming completely f***ing unhinged.
Well, I bet he's being pushed that way because now he feels like he needs to balance out what Mugman is doing.
Yeah, Cuphead's like, I can't be as crazy anymore because Mugman's losing it a little bit. I need to hold the ship down. Well, this is good. Subscribe to the channel. I'm running out of creative subscribes. All right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
I've got some acrylic paint right here. Do y'all want to subscribe because I pulled up a jar of acrylic paint?
We're artists. Artists support artists. You're an artist. I'm sure you do art.
Got some post-it notes.
Did you know
that post-it notes were an accidental invention?
No! Alright, let's end on this!
Yeah, subscribe for random knowledge and go fact check me if I'm right, because I mean, I just read that on like a Tootsie Roll or something at some point in my life, so I don't know.
Good enough for me. Bye everybody, thank you!